afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for coming out for the second flag raising for Juneteenth here in New Bedford. Mayor Mitchell is with us today, and he's already made a proclamation on Juneteenth and declared this as a holiday for the city. But we are very happy now to honor and celebrate the day when slaves were freed, officially notified of that fact in 1865 on June 19th in Galveston, Texas. So I would like to welcome all of you, and I thank the organizing committee for making such a beautiful arrangement with all the people that are here and all the speakers and musical arrangements that are going to be presented. And I'd like to introduce you now to the chair of that committee and our MC, Sidney Murray III, Human Rights Commissioner.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Today we honor the resilience and hope of those who fought for freedom and reflect on our ongoing pursuit of equity and justice. I'll keep it short. Now it's my privilege to introduce someone who's been a dedicated advocate, not just for our community, for all communities in New Bedford, Mayor John Mitchell.
Nice job. Nice job. Welcome, everybody. All right, as hot as it is, it's better than rain. Let's look at it that way. Yes, great day. I think we've had days like this for each of our Juneteenth, so this is no exception. It's wonderful to see everybody come on out today, and I just want to begin just with a couple of words of thanks to the entire committee, the entire Juneteenth committee, and the Human Relations Commission for all the work, Human Rights Commission for all the work that they've done for this day. And they do every day for the benefit of making New Bedford a place where everyone is welcomed. Sidney, thank you for all of your work in orchestrating this. I think you're responsible for the donation of the flag too, right? Yeah, there's that. We'll keep it under safe wraps. And I want to thank, we're going to hear from Marcy. Where's Marcy? Where'd she go?
Over there.
There you are. Marcy, thanks for everything. Appreciate it as always. I want to recognize the Superintendent of Schools, Andrew O'Leary, of course, for being here today. Let's hear it for Andrew. As well as everybody's here, all the councilors are here. You'll hear from City Council President Naomi Carney, Shane Burgo. Leo Choquette is here as well. Thank you all. The story is, as it's become more familiar to all Americans, is that Juneteenth marks the day when the Emancipation Proclamation was read to enslaved Americans on June the 19th, 1865. They were considered to be the last slaves who became unaware of emancipation, of the Emancipation Proclamation, which Lincoln had signed some 2 years earlier. And this was almost 2 months after, or a little over 2 months after the surrender at Appomattox. So some 2 months after the end of the war, these folks were still enslaved. So you can imagine not only just the limitations of communication those days, how long it took for word to get out, but just how sort of secluded they were in their own existence. And that's, I think, says a lot about what we're celebrating today, but also just the conditions under which they live. But Juneteenth, our hope is, now that it's a federal holiday, and it's been so for now, I think 4 years, 4 years or 4 years now, is that it becomes a reminder of our commitment to fair treatment of everybody, to equality under the law, equal rights under the law, but more fundamentally our obligations to one another, to treat one another as people in one another's own terms. So I'm glad, I'm so proud that we in New Bedford have really embraced this holiday, that folks come out for it, but it's also something that we look forward to, because I think it's consistent with this city's core values. New Bedford has long been a place that has attempted just to treat people, again, to not to sound cliche, but to be a place where everybody's treated based on the content of their character. It's something that is woven into our civic DNA by the Quakers that founded this place, by the fugitive slaves that found refuge here over the years, and it still is so today. And so, let us continue to stand out among cities in America as a place where not only do we celebrate Juneteenth, but we strive to live up to its core meaning. Thank you, everybody. I'll turn it back over to you, Sid.
Thank you. Next up, we have City Council greetings with Councilor Naomi Carney.
Thank you, Sydney. And I want to thank everybody for coming here today to commemorate the freeing of the slaves. Juneteenth is now a national holiday, and we have to remember New Bedford and Frederick Douglass and what he went through, and how we came here, and New Bedford was a refuge for the slaves, and we protected them, we watched over them, and this place is a place where everybody should remember that we were one of the first communities to welcome the slaves, welcome them, give them a home, give them refuge. And that's something that New Bedford should be very, very proud of. And I know I am proud of being in New Bedford. So the mayor said it all, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you for my colleagues for being here. As he mentioned, we have Councilor at Large Shane Burgo and Councilor from Ward 1, Leo Choquette, here to celebrate in the flag raising. And I'm hoping every single year this gets bigger and bigger as we commemorate Juneteenth. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilor. Now it's my honor to bring up from the Bedford Historical Society, Lee Blake.
Thank you all for being here and for inviting me to share in the joy of Juneteenth. New Bedford has a wonderful reputation now across the country as the Historical Society and other community organizations are reclaiming our African American, Cape Verdean, and Native American history. We are taking it back. We're creating monuments to these individuals who fought every day to make the world a better place and an equal place. With Juneteenth, one of the people we really have to thank is Opal Lee. Opal Lee walked from Texas all the way to Washington, D.C. in 2020 to make this a national holiday. This was a kind of a localized Southern holiday. And Opal Lee, who at the time was like 85 years old, she should inspire all of us. I don't know about walking from Texas to Washington, but we gotta fight, and we have to make sure that our young people, and I'm so thankful that we have Andrew here, our young people learn this history. It's an important history, it's inspirational for New Bedford people, it's inspirational to all of us. Many of our relatives fought in these battles. So I want to thank you all for coming here today, focusing on Juneteenth and celebrating the joy of working together for equality for the city that we love. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before I go on, I want to acknowledge the Ms. Lopes, Town Administrator from Fairhaven. I want to thank you for attending, because it's always great when we have people come from different places to be part of what we're doing. It's not just about one, it's about all. Next, I want to introduce Ms. Eva Brito, who's going to recite an original poem. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm going to share a poem, and I want to say thank you, Lee, for sharing. I always learn something new when I'm around Lee, so I appreciate that. And I'm also a proud resident of New Bedford, in a place that has a legacy of freedom, of people coming together and fighting for justice, whether it's through abolitionists, it's through the Black Panther movement. So I'm proud of this community. And I'm going to share a poem, the original poem that I wrote, And the topic is Black Excellency is the title of it, and it speaks to more than just Juneteenth. It speaks to the beauty of our melanin people, of our people of color, and our history, and the freedom of mind that we have. So this is honoring the legacy of our people. This is an ancestral drum call, a remembrance song, a soul serenade, a truth grenade, breaking fear's barricades, detonating decades of deception, shattering the facade of unworthiness. Exhale the toxic fallacy of inferiority, hitting societal's pain threshold, levy conscious third eye opening, meditative waterfall flow, wiping away racism's classified residue, seafloor dive, inner wealth treasure storage knowing, doggone tribe mystery, pineal gland mastery. How can we be the inferiority of humanity when we carry the key to its legacy? We are Cultural's counsel, God artistry perfected, and inhaling luminous prisms of excellency, sacred geometry that expands infinity, epic metaphysics. We are the Pharaoh's prophecy, galaxies sing within, dark matter source of magic, black birthplace of humanity, universally rooted in the brilliance of our melanin melody, melanin tapestry of excellency, autonomy of alchemy, queen bee, king bee, majesty, immersed in every cell of our birth story, black golden milk legacy, dripping gold in each generation's dream reservoir, love sorcerer, healing balm, salve of truth, savor our illuminating flavor, sugar cane suck, flawless light potion. We are human poetry. Victory is our heartbeat. Unity is our melody. Our lyrics can cast spells on cellular composition to form star formations or curses that make alterations to our genius creation. So may we stand as tall as God formation, a united constellation of love, starseed creation, comedic sky, black fist in the air. So when they ask who we are, Black excellency.
That was pretty powerful. Next, we have the national anthem by Pat Loomis on saxophone. Thank you, that was beautiful. Next up is Dolores Joseph. She's one of our commissioners, and she is going to do Langston Hughes' I Too Sing America.
Thank you so much. I remember doing this poem almost 40 years ago in high school during Black History Month. So, yeah, I'm not going to tell my age, but yeah, it's been that long. So, full circle. I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow, I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody'll dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America.
Thank you. Next up is everybody's favorite singing counselor, Councilor Shane Burgo, to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Join in if you know it, which you should. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land.
Next up is a youth reflection, but before I go into that, somebody asked me, they said, why is it called Juneteenth? And Juneteenth is a combination of the words June and 19th. 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, Union Army Major General Gordon Granger read an order to the people of Galveston, Texas, that stated, from the executive of the United States, all slaves are free. The date was June 19th, 1865, so that's 2 years. And, you know, the mayor is a former prosecutor. He knows justice delayed is justice denied. And this, having everybody here, is so important to recognize as we move forward as a country and as a people, as a family. And so, again, I want to thank everybody for coming here. I want to thank, we talk about the children of the future. And it's so important, and I want to thank you, Superintendent O'Leary, be here to have your buy-in and just to be here. It means a lot. And in saying that, the next person I have is Camila Montero. And I met her at one of our events, and she got up and she had a lot to say. She's from New Bedford High School, she's from New Bedford. And I said, this is somebody that we need, and we need their voice on the commission. And so, Camila, if you please come up and wow them again like you wowed us.
Hello, good afternoon all, and thank you for being present on this beautiful day. I am honored to be here today as we gather to raise this flag that represents freedom, resilience, and the enduring spirit of justice. As we hoist the Juneteenth flag, we honor the transition from an era of servitude and scarcity to one of hope, a hope we carry on generations after the fact. We celebrate this day as a testament to the courage of those who fought for their freedom and a reminder of the work still ahead to achieve true equality and justice for all, to embody the essence of those before us, to satiate a promise left unfulfilled. As a first-generation American, first-generation college student, and the first of my generation in my family to have the opportunity to thrive, it is truly a blessing to have drank from the fountain of wisdom, carefully preserved, so I wouldn't have to stray hopelessly in these times of ignorance and confusion. It is nothing short of an honor to stand before this symbolic flag as testimony to the lasting spirit of reaching far beyond the shackles the world enforces. Today, and every day, may the Juneteenth flag flying high serve as a beacon of hope and a symbol of our collective journey towards freedom. And may we always remember to embody the principles of justice, to lift as we climb, and to advocate for those who cannot do so themselves. As we commemorate the journey of our ancestors, may it be etched in our hearts for posterity. Thank you.
Thank you. And next up, we have a guest appearance by Miss New Bedford Teen 2024, Layla Johnson.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having me today. As a teen representative of New Bedford, I've heard the phrase a lot today, refuge, and I want to say that New Bedford is a soft place to fall for so many African Americans in this community, and I think that is a wonderful thing that our city has been able to accomplish. As an African American student, I have felt a lot of the pressures of different aspects of being African American, and I know a lot of people here today can attest to that. I think it is so important that we highlight the progress we've made and work towards the progress that is coming in the very near future. I'm so proud of everyone here today who can stand here and say that they support this flag and everything that is behind it. And I am so thankful that our city is able to support that and everyone who is African American within our city. Thank you.
Next up, we have an original song by Elliot Talley.
So usually for these types of events, I like to pick a piece by a black composer as a way to expose their early music to the general population. When I realized when I was picking the song that I'm black, and I created a song last month for my AP Music Theory class, but I wrote it based on a melody I found in a dream, and it's titled "It's All Here on the Piano." So here we go.
Before I turn over to Marcy, I want to thank everybody because there are so many people here and who are here, and it's just amazing because to have your input. And I look around some people, I want to thank everybody who's making New Bedford a better place for everybody. And to show up here and to listen and learn and celebrate with us means everything. So, Marcy, off to Marcy.
Thank you, Sydney, and again, thank you for stepping up to chair this event. It's really nice to kind of sit back and just watch everything play out. And I have to tell you, I am reminded more and more that the young people in our city, they are ready and prepared to lead. How about another round of applause? These young people, they were poised, they were elegant, and wow, that's all I can say. I'm just so proud of you. And on a final note, let's be reminded that freedom was never free. There was a great cost that was paid for the privileges and freedom that we enjoy today. Every day in this world, there are oppressed people who are striving for the quest to be free. So let's never forget that. And if we truly want to be a country that lives up to its creed of liberty and justice for all, then we must acknowledge that none of us are free until all of us are free. Thank you all who participated in this program, making it so meaningful. Thank you to all the commissioners who are present here today. I'm proud to work with each and every one of you. And we will close out with another selection by, I think Sydney described him as our singing counselor. So I'm going to ask Shane Burgo to close us out with a song, I Will Not Complain.
Thank you, Marcy. So it's I Won't Complain, and I won't complain about her messing it up, but no, I'm kidding. When I was deciding what song to choose for the flag raising, I thought this song was very fitting, mainly because I think of songs like Lift Every Voice and Sing that we sang earlier, and I think of the song lyrics like, sing a song full of the faith of the dark past that has taught us the hope that the present has brought us. And I think of us as a people and the perseverance that we show, whether the trials and tribulations that we face, we are not the type of people that tend to complain. We know that we get up and we fight and we go forward every day. So I felt this song was very fitting because oftentimes as a people we look to our faith and we look to God and we thank Him every day that He's brought us here and got us through. So with that, I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. Sometimes the clouds hang low, I can hardly see the road. I ask one question, Lord, why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me. Although my weary eyes, they cannot see. So I just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. I just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for attending. Have a great day.